Hey everyone, we're going to take a look at the fight against Tectus, one of the bosses in Heroic Highmaul. Essentially, this is a three-phase fight. In phase 1, your raid will fight Tectus. Once Tectus is killed, he will split up into two shards of Tectus, two new bosses in effect. In turn, when these shards of Tectus are killed, they will each split up into four motes of Tectus, constituting phase 3. The fight ends when all the motes of Tectus are killed. To kill Tectus and end phase 1 is not as simple as it might appear. Tectus has an energy bar that keeps increasing, and normally he cannot be killed. When his energy reaches 100, its maximum capacity, he will begin casting Tectonic Upheaval. This is a channeled spell that does raid-wide damage. While Tectonic Upheaval is being channeled, Tectus becomes temporarily killable. If the channel of Tectonic Upheaval finishes and Tectus has not been killed, he will heal up for a relatively small amount and will start generating energy from zero once again. Therefore, during phase 1 your raid's goal really is to bring Tectus low on health and once Tectonic Upheaval is being channeled, finish him off. Depending on your DPS and the final tuning, this might take a few cycles. Throughout phase 1, Tectus also casts a number of other abilities. Crystalline Barrage is a reddish cloud that damages players who come in contact with it and which follows a targeted player around. This is simply something that players need to stand out of, and whoever is being followed by it needs to take it in a safe path. Two other of Tectus' abilities cause spikes of earth to come out of the ground, damaging players at that location. Fracture causes small spikes of earth to come out of the ground, dealing a small amount of damage to players hit by it and knocking them back. Earthen Pillar, the area effect of which is very large as you can see here, causes a large earth spike to come out of the ground, which kills anyone that it touches. In addition to all of this, throughout phase 1 there are two types of adds that will regularly spawn. Night Twisted Berserker's only ability is called Raving Assault, and they will essentially just charge towards a random player, dealing damage to them and anyone in the path of their charge. The other type of add, Night Twisted Earth Warpers, create swirling vortexes of earth that move towards Tectus in an attempt to empower him. In order to prevent the vortexes from reaching Tectus, players will have to intercept them, taking damage in the process. Furthermore, if the players who intercept vortexes are then meleeed by Tectus, so if they're intercepted by tanks, Tectus will gain a small buff. The Night Twisted Earth Warpers also have a damaging frontal cone attack. Once Tectus is finally killed and he splits up into the two shards of Tectus, the fight does not change very much. This is because the shards of Tectus work exactly in the same way that Tectus worked in phase 1. They are normally unkillable. They have an energy bar that continues to increase until it reaches 100, at which point they once again cast Tectonic Upheaval. While Tectonic Upheaval is being channeled, these shards can be killed. The shards also retain the rest of Tectus' abilities, Crystalline Barrage, Fracture, and Earthen Pillar. When a shard of Tectus is killed, it will split up into four motes of Tectus. Like the shards of Tectus, the motes of Tectus also retain many of Tectus' abilities. They still have an energy bar, and they do still cast Tectonic Upheaval, dealing raid-wide damage when they reach 100 energy, but they are always killable. When all the motes of Tectus have been killed, the fight is over. On the beta, when we killed the first mote of Tectus, all the other ones despawned and the fight was over, but this is probably a bug. Like the shards of Tectus, the motes also cast Crystalline Barrage, Fracture, and Earthen Pillar. That's everything there is about this fight. Positioning will probably be one of the most important aspects for your raid to master, because the Earthen Pillars, the large spikes of earth that come out of the ground, intercept line of sight, so if players continue to spawn these in the middle of the arena, then you will very quickly run out of space and you will also have problems healing players. As you can tell, everything that we have said in this video is based on beta experiences and is quite likely to change before the launch of Warlords of Draenor. Once the fight is actually released on live servers, you'll be able to find a comprehensive written guide on our website. We'd like to thank Envy for allowing us to test this boss. Thank you for watching and good luck!